Okay, hello, it's been a while since I've made an origami video or any video. It's been a couple of months, but I now feel like doing a new video, and today it's going to be showing how to make an origami centaur, you know, that has similarity to the centaurs in my hand-drawn animated videos. This is using the folds of Duy Nguyen's book, Origami. So see here, I have the one origami diamond made. I will demonstrate again how I make that diamond. And this origami diamond is for the back half of the body. This is for the back half. I'm going to make the origami diamond just like this one, but with a light fleshy pink colored paper for the centaur's front human half. So I'm just showing it right there. See, this is for the back half. So I'll put that aside and take this sheet of origami paper. See, it's white on one side, fleshy pink on the other side. And I'm folding one color side. See, so the white is on the inside, and the colored part of the paper is on the outside, which is the way origami paper tends to be sold. See? So, see, I folded that, and it's making your classic origami diamond, which is the most familiar of the base fold steps. So, I've just folded it over like that. See, I fold it over here again. See, so there, like that, and like that. Now I'm squashing down. Again, this is a very familiar origami fold. You can find it in any base of fold 3 origami diamond. You can find it in any book on origami. So there, see, I squash that down on this side here, forming that. I'm going to do it to the other side. So now I'm pushing this origami neatness counts. Make sure you do the base fold neatly. Bear with me a bit. There's always a difference in being recorded by a camcorder. Okay, see? So now I've come up with this square. And the idea is when you open it a little bit like this, you see how you have these two paper points. There should be these paper points, see, here and here on the inside. That shows you're doing it right. Maybe neaten it up a little bit. Tidy it up. Sometimes you adjust the folds a little bit just so that it comes out neater. Okay. Alright, so see, I've got it like that. I got it like, okay. And you're going to fold the pointy top, this part. You can leave that part the way it is. It's when you fold these parts inward, always make sure again that this open end is at the bottom. Let's see where it's open here at the, like this, or see where it's open like that, but this is facing at the bottom. So I start folding it into a kite shape. neat. See, there's your kite shape. See, like that. See, I'll try to do it as neatly as I can. So you can also turn it over. See, like that, you can do this and turn it over like that, and do the same thing on the other side. This is one way of making sure that it's neat. So you see, you fold both sides the same way. So the flaps on one side are overlapped over, and the flaps on the other side. See? See? Kite shape, like that. See? Turn it over. See? This goes on that side. This goes on that side. Again, this is a fold you can look up in any origami book. All origami books show how to make the origami diamond, not just Duy Nguyen's book. All origami books too. It's the most used origami fold that there is. There are other folds, other folds, but this is the one I'm most familiar with. Fold this down here just for the sake of making a guide crease. See, now I'm going to pull this point part out. See? See how it's now you're getting the origami diamond shape. It's going from being a kite shape to being an origami diamond. See, it's looking more like the other one I just showed earlier. See? See, now I'm going to do the same thing. Take this side. See, do that. Now, see, I have the folds there. See? I'm going to pull this up. See? See, I pull this up like that. See, and the fold creases become a guide to fold the paper the other way. See? So I'm doing the same thing on both sides. See? And again, don't rush it. This origami paper is a little thinner than the two-sided paper I was using earlier. That paper is a little thicker, and as a result, I think the figures made with it are a little sturdier. This paper I'm using is a regular origami paper, which is good paper. I just think this two-sided paper, just like as a kind of copy paper, is a little thicker and a little stiffer. But you can do the same things with both origami paper and copy paper. Origami papers is white on one side and color on the other side. Two-sided papers, two different colors. Okay, see, there you go. See, there it is, just like the other one. See, just like this one. So this is, again, it's going to be the back half, and this is going to be the front half. Okay. Okay, now that I've done that. Okay, see, now that I've done that, okay, yeah, okay, now I do the inside fold. You make sure first this diamond part here is on the inside, this point, I mean inside the diamond. See, it's at the top part. So you push this back up. See, this pointy part here is facing upwards. So you have it like that. And I do it inside, reverse fold, inside folding inwards. This is going to be the centaur's front legs. This first folding step works with a lot of origami animals. See, I line that up. See right there. Okay, see that right there. That's going to be one leg. Now I do the exact same thing, see, to the other side. See what I'm doing? See, I'm pushing this inwards. This one, fold inside, reverse fold, folding inwards. See what I'm doing right there? See, that's going inwards. See, the idea is to make it identical on both sides. See, now it looks like that. Okay, and just make sure again, both sides look even. See how nice that looks? Just like that. See? Then you can fold this over. You fold one side down on the other side. So when you're folding one side down the other side, that would be like a valley fold. A mountain fold would be folding in the opposite direction. And the idea is you're folding it in half. See? Now it's like that. See? Now, see, now you rotate like that. See, this is going to be the centaur's front legs, and this is going to be the back part. Okay, so you have that. So, see, so now see, it's folded in that position now. Okay, so it's going to be like that. Let's see. Now I make them fold to make the front legs thinner. See, actually, before folding it over, I should have done this. See, I'm just folding this flap over here. That's like a valley fold where I'm folding this on top of this. So I'm going to do the same thing side on this side. See, it's like that. See, like that. I'm making the legs thinner so that they be more like the thinness of a horse's front legs. See, now you can do it on, now do the very same thing onto the other side. Okay, now I've done it both ways on both sides. The valley folds for your folding. See this flap up like this, and I did the same thing on this leg, and you turn it around some way both ways on both sides. See, that's forming it. Now, next, I'm going to make a pleat fold. And this is where again I can tidy up the folds a little more when I see that it's not as neatly folded as I thought. Just a little bit. So sometimes you try to do it as tight as you can anyway. See, I've opened it up now. See, I've pushed this back because I'll make a pleat fold. See, so. And the pleat fold is just slight. It's making the legs slightly shorter, just slightly. See. It's like a kind of like an accordion fold, overlapping fold. See, when I do like that. See, again, I'm trying to do it as carefully as I can. See, and do the same thing on this side. See, again with origami, neatness counts. Just check to make sure. Yeah, that looks good. Okay, see there again. See, it's just folding this part, these parts a little inward like this to make these little overlapping pleats. See, where it just, you know, it's like rigid like that. See, and you're just folding it inward like that. Now I can just flatten these back down like this. See. Okay, now it's getting more to be like the way I want it to be. See? It looks like that now, see? There, see? Okay, there, see? Like that, and like that on both sides. Now I take it and fold over, which is what I should have waited to fold it over. Now I fold it over like that. See? See, now you can see how the legs, now it's closer to being the front legs of the creature. See? Now I make the fold. See, I'm folding this flaps up like this. See? Okay, I'm just making this fold here just to put a crease in first. Just to get the crease in there. Makes it easier to do like an outside reverse fold. See? So it's shaped like that. Now that I've done that, and now, see, now I do this. This is making the outside reverse fold for both parts. See? This folding also works well for making an origami dia. See, this front half could be the front half of an origami dia. But you see, you make differences to make it an origami centaur. See? Okay, see? Like that. See? Just like that. See? There we are. See? Now, I'm going to take my scissors and cut down the front part of this triangle, not the back part. See? You cut this part, not this part. This inside part do not cut. It's this outside part that you cut. See? You cut right down the fold of the outside paper point, all the way down to where the fold stops, all the way down to here. See? But don't cut the corner, the triangle underneath it. See? It's cutting all the way down like that. See? So see this, see, like that. See? So this part is not cut. See, I didn't cut this part. I cut this part, not this part. See? Now this is going to become the arms. I make this diagonal. See? This is where I made the diagonal. It's like that. I fold that down there. I'm going to do the same thing on this side. I'm going to do the very same thing. And again, you make it so that it equally lines up on both sides. See? So see? It's like that. See? One side like that. See? This came down here, and this came down here. See? So it's like that. Okay. See? Like that. See? Now, I'm going to fold, overlap this, right? See? I'm folding this down here, like that. See? And you see how nicely that's forming a forearm? It's also forming a shoulder. Now I do the same thing on the other side. See? Just like that. See how that's forming? See already how that's suggesting arms? See? Then you do mountain folds where you fold the paper away from you on the other side. So this is to make the arms. You're now shaping it into an arm position. See? That's a mountain fold. See, it's folding it inside. It's folding it on the other side. It's not doing any reverse fold. It's just taking this here and folding it like that. See? And then do the same thing. Fold the point downwards. That will become the hand. See? See? So see, I made a mountain fold there. This folds inward here, and then this point here folds down underneath. And I can do I'll do the same thing on the other side. I'll do the very same thing. See? Maybe we'll fold this arm up a little higher, just a position. It's still doing the same folds, but maybe just for variety's sake, I'll just fold one arm, the lower half of one arm up higher than the other arm, just so that it's not exactly the same on both sides, just to avoid monotony. Okay, see how I've done that? See, and then you open it up a little bit, and pull it out a little bit. See how that's suggesting muscular shoulders and the arms and the hands like that. See that? And then we could do another smaller mountain folds. It's just tucking in the points in a little more to suggest fingers. It's not individual fingers. It's just to suggest. So doing another small mountain fold. See, itty bitty mountain fold. See, I folded those points in, onto the other side inwards to form the fingers. See, so you've got like one mountain fold, two mountain fold, three mountain fold. See, I did it on both sides. See, we're getting there. We're getting there. Now, next, this is to make the head. I think the one. Let's see if you. Well, let's decide where the top of the head's going to be. I decide just how. I think. Yeah. See. Okay. I think about there. See. Yeah, about there. I think about there would be about right. Yeah. So you can make a crease there. See, so this can be the top of the head when I forward that point down. I move the point back up. So I fold that point down to be what will be the top of the head. See? Maybe fold out just a little more. Yeah. Yeah, okay, that'll do it. That'll do it. Now I fold the point back up and I'll cut a little slit just above the fold. This will make the centaur's ears, which are pointy animal ears rather than the usual human ears. But I have seen centaurs depicted by many artists where they are giving them like horse ears. My animated centaurs though don't have that. But okay. See, now I see these points now. Those will become like little animal ears. And you see I folded this down here. Now I'm going to move that point back up and fold this down. See, and then you can close it. See? See, like I've done that. See? Now you can look at it in frontal view. See, like that. See, it's getting closer to what it's supposed to look like there. It's getting closer. Okay. Yeah. See, and this part's going to fold here. I'm going to fold this point up to form the chin. See? And the higher you fold the point upwards, the shorter the chin is going to be. The idea is to have a good looking human face there. I think that's there. See? See, this is going up like that. See, that's forming the chin. Now I have to fold this again. See, again, this is where, again, the neatness counts. See, maybe I want to fold it up a little more. I think I want to fold it up a little more. Higher. You want to have enough paper there to make a good nose. Yeah, see? There, see, it's like that. There, see? Now see, I pointed this point outwards. See, so this point goes back down. See? And that making the nose. See, he's starting to. He still has to be shaped, but folding it downwards. See. If you wanted to have him a pointy nose, you could have stick this point out, and he'd have a large, pointy nose. But you know, it does look better for, I think, this particular centaur, for the nose to be more like a square nose. It gives him the look of having a muscular face. But you know, centaurs, just like people, are supposed to be different. But I'll tuck this point in anyway. See, I'm shaping it. I'm pinching it and shaping it as I go along. Okay, maybe make it a little shorter. This is where you have to be patient. Okay, see? See, that is centaur, more centaur-like now. Okay. See, I'm just neatening it up here. Whenever you're making facial features, especially human ones, it always takes a little more time than if you're doing a more simpler animal face, because of the subtleties. Okay, I think that's pretty good. Okay, now I'm going to take this, I'm just going to cut, simply cut a slit. See, right there where I'm putting the scissors, right there, see? I'm just going to cut a little slit, like that, there, see? And then you fold in these parts inward. See? See, I folded that inward. Now I do the same thing on this side. See, it's just folding in these flaps where I made that little slit there, I just cut in. I just fold in. And this is this is going by Duy Nguyen's book Closely. I'm doing this from memory pretty much, although I had an origami figure nearby to glance at that I made earlier. It helps to remind me, but I am, you know, I have studied these folds. Okay, there, see? And now I will move, and then we can move the front legs just a little bit, position them just slightly. It's just pulling them, see? It's just pulling them a little slightly, see? And there you are. That's the front half of the centaur there. That's the front half. Right there. Let me just should have gotten the markers out earlier. Here we are. Just pardon me, I should have pulled these markers out earlier. Okay. Let me just check my time. Thank you for, I just wanted to check the time on my camcorder. Okay, but see that looks pretty good. I think that looks very good. Okay, so like that. See, look at it from the different angles again, like that, and like that. See, that's pretty good. Okay, now take out my little Sharpie marker here. That one's on, let's see, red one. I'm just going to do a little drawing on here just because I think it's easier to do it this way. I'm drawing a little bit on the face before I put on the so I'm going to just try drawing, doing something a little different here. I'm just drawing on a red mustache. See, so just a little red pointy mustache, see, on both sides. Okay, and I've drawn a little bit of a smile. Small smile, really. See, just a little red mustache. Okay. Now draw above that. I'll draw the eyes. Just above the nose area. It's just easier for me to draw on the features while the paper before I glue on the hair, that kind of thing. So you can spread it out like that, see? Okay, that looks good. I like to draw in my origami because it makes my origami look more like my animated characters. Okay. Again, just try to do it as neatly as you can. There, see, you open it up there, see? There's the face, see, with a red mustache and a little smile. Okay. See, I'm just looking at my own work here. Could have been a little neater, but it'll do. It'll do. You should tidy it all up. Okay, see again. So see again, there's like that. And there's like that. See? Maybe we could push the nose up a little more. See, you tidy it up as you go along. Okay. Okay, I'm going to stop there. This ends part 1. This ends part 1. Okay, so there you see it there. That's part 1. And we will proceed to part 2. So watch. Next comes part 2. Okay, I'll stop there. We'll go next to part 2.